Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here, and today the Traci Reed Designs creative team is hosting a fabulous YouTube hop with the brand new Bountiful digital collection. And so I'm going to share a layout for our kids albums that I'm working on, and I've started with one of the background papers that I pulled into Photoshop, and it did something to, I'm going to be honest, the background paper, I don't know exactly what I did with it, but it looks cool, so I'm going to go with it. And I added a couple of the digital ribbons from the digital kit, and then I wanted to experiment with sticker paper. So I printed some of the digital mixed media elements onto an Avery transparent sticker sheet, and I needed to trim it down a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll peel the back off and lay that down onto the background pattern paper. And so my idea behind this was layer on layer. And that's something that I really love bringing to life through hybrid scrapbooking, is creating different layers in Photoshop, printing the different layers in different ways onto different media, and then pulling it together into a hybrid scrapbook layout that actually has the physical layers. So once I got that down, I printed out this orange leaf pattern paper, just a little bit to back the frame element. And when I brought this frame element into Silhouette, I had it go ahead and cut out the photo parts so that you could see the orange pattern paper behind it. But then I layered the photo on top of it, again, this idea of layer upon layer upon layer. And then one of the most beautiful elements that I found in the digital kit was these vellum leaves, these leaf cut files, I think is what Traci has called them in the folder. And I went ahead and printed those on vellum and had the Silhouette cut them out of vellum. And again, these are going to be layering pieces. And I cut them two ways. For some of them, I let the Silhouette cut out the interior of the leaf. And for some of them, like that one that I'm tucking in right there, I only cut out the outer border. And so that's one way to get two different looks from the same item in Silhouette, and I think that's kind of fun. It's a fun little play there and adds more visual interest. And also it turned out to be a very smart decision, because I felt like I guess because the majority of my background is very light, I felt like some of the leaves almost disappeared against the lighter background. And so this way, interspersing with the whole leaf cutouts gave them a little bit more presence there on the page. And so I'm just tucking those all around, but mostly on the right and left hand side of the layout. I'm following a very horizontal design here on the page and balancing. It's a symmetrical design presented in an asymmetrical way, because the left and right sides don't mirror each other exactly. But what you see is the photo mirrors the two little photo squares. The leaves mirror the leaves on the other side. And I also, with the sticker, with the transparency sticker, I balanced the ribbons with the texture on the left-hand side. So that's just a fun little, you know, a fun little look at the actual page design here. A couple of other little things. I also printed out the Together word art, and that's designed, it's designed for digital scrapbookers so that digital folks can get a little gold look. But it also looks really nice, printed with this collection and cut just simply for the gradient colors. And so I really loved how that turned out when I printed it. Let's see, I haven't talked about the story yet. And so the photo here is from around Thanksgiving back in 2019, I believe. And so Asher and River were out in the backyard just hanging out. And so I grabbed this really cute photo of River love bombing, hug attacking Asher. And so then, since I had a little bit of space there next to the photo, I added the little porcupine. Look at him and how cute he is. He's got a little pumpkin behind him and a couple of other little details there. And then I'm also going to do some of the butterflies. And whoops, then I lifted up the title there and moved that down. Notice how I created a row of those beautiful trees just to ground everything on the layout. And also, of course, it's continuing that horizontal line across the page. But I decided that that little blank space underneath the photo would probably be the best place to put the journaling. So that's what I did there. And then I had to lift up the little hedgehog or porcupine and just move him a little bit closer. I added a little bit of washi tape there as well, just so that these elements read together as one, mainly just by touching the edges. So this is a juxtaposition here. All along the whole page design has been a horizontal orientation, and now we've added a contrast, a pop of vertical as well, from the orange butterfly to the mint colored butterfly to the hedgehog to the hearts, leading down to the trees going across the page. And then continuing that even here to the little owl. And it turned out that the sticker paper, of course, because it's 8.5 by 11, and of course this is a 12 by 12 layout, it left a line. It left a little line there going across the page. And of course, the horizontal orientation of the whole page just allowed me to continue running that title across that line so that it conceals it just a little bit. There is a line at the top, but it sort of blends in where the pattern paper gets darker at the top. So that worked out with the top edge of the transparency sticker, and then the title and the owl and the two other little hearts help the bottom, that bottom. And again, it just grounds the whole thing, and also is a great way to fill in that little space there at the bottom. I grabbed a label here for the date and also to put their names. And I'm going to just tuck that up under the top, under that second butterfly here. So just going to adhere that down and finish up the layout. Thank you so much for joining us on our YouTube hop today. I hope that you will check out the other fantastic layouts from the creative team. We are happy that you're here. Leave a little comment, a little bit of love for everyone. Check out the Traci Reed Designs blog. And of course, the product will be linked down below for you. I hope you enjoy creating with this beautiful collection. And I will see you back here again very soon. Bye-bye.